Hey guys, what's going on? Green Weeaboo here, and before the video starts, for the camera quality right now, the camera problems that I'm facing as of now, I know I said much or something about I didn't pay much attention to my first and last video ago. I'm not saying that was my last forever, and just anyway. Before the video starts, I have two important updates, and yeah, just two things so far. Nothing too spectacular, nothing too incredible happening. But before the video starts, I want to apologize for the quality, the lighting on my camera on my laptop right now. I'm not sure how long this has been. I'm gonna say looking like this. First, I wanted to upload a video. Turns out my computer not crashed. It just went knocked itself out, and I forgot what my last video was gonna be about. But yeah, I'm sorry for the camera quality, the brightness. I had to do something about it. I tried restart, shut down, wait for a while, maybe an hour or two, see what happens. Now you're gonna see most of my videos like this, so I think now it's time for a camera, like a functioning new and at the same time best part HD camera. So I'm sorry that you're gonna see some of these videos like this bright. I'm not sure when this happened and how long it's been. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. One thing I thought of doing for some nostalgia for a couple of you guys is and I hope I'm the only one person who ever thought of this. I thought of this great review name for nostalgia for those who have been born in the 90s or in the early 2000s, like, well, 16 years ago or later. And I'm saying that in a good way, like somewhere in the 90s. But for Fridays, for most Fridays, you're not going to see them every Friday later because I'll be very busy. Some Fridays will be a flashback review, and Friday or later would be just an average review of whatever I'll be reviewing. So for a Friday review, I've seen Glenn Webb's 20-minute toy rewinds, then changed to damn it, I forgot the name. Something about I forget what it was. Either Toy Rewind or a different title. I forgot. I should have did that or figure that out earlier. Then there was either I think it was Mitch Santona or Sharmus Prime with Throwback Thursday. But I hope I'm the only person who ever thought of this. Some Fridays will have, and I introduce to you in a couple of months with a functioning camera, Flashback Fridays. So, what do you think of that? What do you think of H? What do you think of Flashback Fridays with nostalgia figures that have came out for the last 16 or 20 years ago? Again, not so good with the math. I was born in the 90s. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get some nostalgia like figures, not to hurt you guys, but like do something for most reviews, most figures that I have. And I'll be right back. I gotta get my little example on the next thing I'll be involving for this video. I'm not sure how good the camera's gonna get it, but here you go, guys. Like I said, I'm really sorry about how the camera looks, or why it's even doing this. And yes, this is the one with the silver arm, which I've been wanting for almost 10 years. I didn't know that Hasbro came out with two of those. And about this one, about that Hulk figure, you know what goes on my mind? I know it's been almost Oh no, it's already been a month since Civil War came out, and for those who haven't seen Civil War, you just insulted the Avengers. For those who haven't seen Civil War or any other superhero movie, and I'm not counting that Fantastic Four reboot last year, if you haven't seen any exciting movies based off the Avengers, based off the next solo film of the Avengers, you just insulted them. You didn't give them any credit. Well, some didn't for Iron Man 2 and 3, but I'll explain those in a different video. But yeah, it really hurts me when I ask someone if they have seen Civil War and they say no, even if it's like the next day or more than the next day or the next week or more later. That does more than just insult me. I feel like when I hear that, I feel like a pumpkin, like carved, and then suddenly uh, the candle light. I I feel like a jack o' lantern with a not only a scared face, but more like a seriously injured face, not like a bruise you would see on your uh, staircase outside your house. But yeah, enough for the Civil War talk. But like that part. Um, for those who have seen Civil War and understand the reference and want to know what I mean by the reference, when it comes to male, like this Hulk here, you know what comes to, when I'm usually having the house to myself or I have family over or friends. You want to know what's the one thing that comes up my mind when it comes to getting figures from, well, online, such as BBTS, eBay, or I think those are the only two I know so far. Anyway, you want to know what's the one thing on my mind when I hear a knock on the door and if there's a package for me? Are you Tony Stank? I know that was a terrible Stanley impression or impersonation, but do you get that? Do you suddenly get that a lot when you're busy or in the middle of something like important or helpful, and then there's a knock on the door, and then there's a mailman or a mailwoman with a package or whatever for you, and then suddenly Civil War kind of gets in your mind like the next couple of minutes earlier or later when you look at your package and or your name on the box or whatever itself, and then Tony Stank is the sort of almost the first and only thing on your mind after getting your package. Yes, that's about it so far. Flashback Friday. Uh, my deepest, most hurtful apologies about the camera, and just for an added bonus later, um, the sort of mail or packet receiving a package coincidence, um, similarity. I don't know. For those for an added bonus, for those of you who want to know what I'll be reviewing when I get my HD camera, there are so many things I will be getting and reviewing. Some will be for decoration, some of those will be for, yeah, just some for example. I'm not sure what I'll think of or want to review so far. What the reviews you'll be seeing in the next couple of years will be Hasbro figures. Uh, well, let me start over. Transformers figures, Marvel Legends and other Marvel related figures. Most DC figures, only if they're more appreciated and more worthy of my money, time, and patience. Anime figures, which will hopefully, which I hopefully try and find interesting and easy to get. And in the next couple of months, maybe in 2018 or 2019, I'm not saying this as a promise or a goal. It's just I'm in a lot of struggles right now. Hot Toys. Hot Toys figures. And for those of you who watch either Sean Long, Optibotimus, or Sharmus Prime's Hot Toys figures, for those who get for the Iron Man Hot Toys figures, I'm not getting the Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, Iron Man 3 Iron Legion. I'm not going to be. I might be a completist for the movie 1 Avengers, the movie 2, the Age of Ultron Avengers, for a display diorama thing going on, and then yeah, it's just I'm not going to be completing the Iron Legion. I just want to complete my Avengers and Age of Ultron diorama shelf or shelves. Then I'll form another for Civil War and then Infinity Wars. And I might have doubles on the same characters just for I don't know. And there might be, and just for an added bonus, customs. Sorry, just got a Charlie horse. I wasn't expecting a Charlie horse in my back of my leg, the calf, and then the sole of my foot. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. I'm sorry this took a bit longer than I wanted. So yeah, there's Flashback Friday, the sort of mailing coincidence, and what I'll be reviewing, which I don't know how to put in the description. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know what fourth was, if there wasn't a fourth. Like, let me know if there's a fourth thing I thought added into the comments, or kind of correct me if so. Thanks. Have a good day. Sorry about the camera. That was the fourth thing. Never mind. Yeah, I will be getting an HD camera. I will be trying my best to get a gorgeous background and correct lights and umbrellas. So tune in for a future review of Flashback Friday with that Hulk, and catch you next time. See you guys.